No, so it's 100% true. Ray Meach has a great point. We gotta get Ray on here. He's like a philosopher of the game of basketball.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
Now it's about making sure that
I'm sick and sick with it, vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it, spit and deliver it. The time froze, undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels, got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat, everything slow. You know how to drop beat, said anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, then you might see a broad there. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. All right, man. First thing first, man. Can y'all see me now? They said it was something on their end. They emailed me real quick. Said a couple people who trying to do different shows on their end of things. But I just want to make sure that y'all can see me now. Y'all gotta let me know. Can y'all see me now? All right, we good to go, man. Welcome back. My bad, not welcome black, but welcome back to the shot clock. This is episode 14.2 now. We had episode 14 going. I was rolling. Then y'all let me know it was all black, like it was a Jay-Z Black album. No matter what I tried to do, couldn't get y'all to see me. Ant was en route, told him to hop on real quick. He hopped on. Y'all can see him but couldn't see me. So we back now. We full effect. Man, I was rolling too, man. It's good. We started over, man. Hope everybody's well, man. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Shot clock, season 3, episode 14.2. It's good to be here, man. Had a busy weekend of basketball, man. It was an amazing weekend at that, man. Like I stated earlier, I got to try to restate everything if I can remember it all. You had tournaments going on all throughout Greater Houston. You had tournament going on in Needville, tournament going on in Stafford, high school Stafford ISD over in Nederland, tournament going on in Nederland, tournament going on in Magnolia, as well as you had Stars and Stripes going on at Houston Christian. You had the Third Ward Jamboree going on at Yates, presented to you by JRB Events, which is RCS and Rick Nelson. And then you had the Cy Hoops Invitational going on in the Cy Fair District. And a lot of basketball. All right. So give myself these horns real quick. Once again, man. Yes, sir. We're going to turn them down a little bit. Put it on a 70, man. All right. Man, a lot of good basketball going on. I appreciate everybody's patience. I tried to get back on and do a 14.1, but it wouldn't let me. Somebody quickly message popped up. You know, we're experiencing technical difficulties on our end, blah, blah, blah. But now back. I'm good. I'm great. Ant-Man, you can wait till you get home. You can wait till you get home, bro. All right, yeah. I'm good. As I was saying, during the blackout party earlier, man, I was at Cypress Ranch High School on Thursday, at the Cy Hoops Invitational. And on Thursday, they had 2 games going on at 5 o'clock. You had Cy Ranch versus Klein, and then you had Cy Creek versus Langman Creek. Hey man, I wasn't over there, Coach Woods, man. Um, and so you had two games going on. I was going back and forth between both gyms. Um, really good games was going on. Klein ended up starting to run away a little bit with it. In Gym One, Klein versus Side Ranch, and that was because I don't want to say that was because, but Jada Bernard he's still out. He makes his debut this Friday, coming back healthy. Makes his debut Friday as they start district play, and Side Ranch takes on Side Park. But Klein was able to come away with the victory in that game over Side Ranch, and then in the other gym you had Langham Creek and Side Creek, and they were going back and forth at each other. Side Creek ended up being the victors of that game. Uh, Corey had not played really well for Side Creek, and then also the Tyrus Mays, the Air Canada kid from Langham Creek. I don't want to mess up the boy name, Tyrus Rathan Mays. I do believe though, but he's a sophomore over there at Langham Creek. Played really, really well. Shot the ball really good. Um, really good feel to his game. Um, and him and Corey Davis going back and forth, but Side Creek was able to pull away with that win. Langham Creek sits at 10-5 overall in the season right now. We talked about them in our district pick show preseason. We picked them to go to the playoffs from their district. And so far, right now, they on pace. They open up district play as well this Friday. Then I got booked for the spring versus Waxahachie game. And Waxahachie, I appreciate you guys for letting me know. People like Mr. Villas, Coach Woods, all you guys who like, hey man, you black, we hear you coming through good, but we can't see nothing, man. So I appreciate y'all for letting me know that I can get it fixed, get it corrected, contact the company, and get things rolling on my end. Spring versus Waxahachie was just too much. Very young group. Um, they've been struggling early on in the season as a varsity team, but they're really young. Their leader is a sophomore. Um, his name is man, I had his name off to my tongue earlier too. King, what's his last name? First name is King, and I can't think of his last name now. Dang, man. But he was huge. I'm talking about he's super athletic. He knocks down contested shots, makes it look good. He shoot the ball above his head. He's not shooting from his chest or even from his shoulders. He shoots from above his head, good elevation, really good feel, good handle, plays defense. He was King Grace is his name. I had to keep just thinking about it. He was really tough. Waxahachie's a sophomore. Then they also have a freshman who can shoot the ball really well, and Trey Nunn. Um, he shot the ball really well. And then once Parker Jefferson, who's also a sophomore, he's 6'9". Once he gets cleared to play, it's going to make them even better than what they already are. And they're starting to find their footing as a squad right now. Finally starting to gel, and right at the right time, right before you head into district play. You want to play the tough teams, take your lumps in non-district game, get them tough type playoff matches before district play. So you can go into district play strong, and then finish district play well, so you can be prepared and ready to go when the playoffs come rolling around. So Waxahachie put away with that one. Then on Friday was at the illustrious Berry Center, one of my favorite facilities to watch basketball in on Friday. It was great. It was amazing. You had a lot of good games going um, on that day. We'll have the recaps up and out tomorrow morning for what we've seen on that Friday. Don't want to spill too much of it. Of what we've seen on Friday, but it was a lot of good games going on. And then Saturday as well. Saturday was, Saturday's championship Saturday. You had a lot of good games going on Saturday. We'll work it backwards. So championship game was Side Creek versus Denton Geyer. Um, Geyer also has some young pieces, but they have a senior man, this kid's only like 5'7". He's a team leading scorer, and he shoots the 3 point at a really high rate. Um, really high rate. There goes my guy, Coach D King. Man. He shot the ball really well all weekend. He ended up coming away with tournament MVP of the whole event. You know, when the ball is swung to him and he has the look, he takes it and he hits it. He was very hyped. And he played good. Yeah. They are young core. You know, they got the kid Jordan Lowry. If you on YouTube, he's known as Allen Iverson Jr. But he's really not Allen Iverson's son. I just want to let people know that. But people used to think that when he was much younger, when he lived in St. Louis, and then they moved down here to the Dallas area. But he's not Allen Iverson's son. When he was younger, people said that it's a crazy story behind all that. But and they just kind of kind of ran with it, took the publicity from it, um, just ran with it. But now that he's older, you can really tell that he's not Allen Iverson's son. He's still a good ball player, but he's not AI son. And then they had another kid on the team that was really good too. He's a sophomore as well. So shout out to Guy or Wildcats, man. They walked away with the championship at the Cy Hoops Invitational, beating Cy Creek in the championship game. Cy Creek was up by 13 points with about a minute 30 going into the third quarter, and Guy just walked that thing down, ended up taking the lead and held out and ended up winning the game. It was a really good game. I'll have the video recap up for y'all on tomorrow as well. Um, man, it was a lot. King, man, you want to say something real quick, man? Let the people know how your weekend was. Oh no, not yet. Okay, all right. King, go ahead.
No, I'm playing, man. Man, listen, I've been asleep all day. That's crazy.
That's
And
because you was at that you was out there yelling and hollering at the U of H game.
I did not yell. I
Oh,
did
you
give
was.
a few. What the hell are you doing? I did
Uh,
give a few of them, man.
I thought you was over there in the den. I thought I seen you when the camera had swung around in the den, the student section, and they was over there jumping up and down. I thought I seen you,
No,
man.
I'll be the sweaty old guy over there and all that. ain't gonna embarrass myself on TV. No, sir. Nah, it was a great environment though, man. The result wasn't what, I think 8,000 people wanted, but it was a great environment. I think it was really good for the city. It's a lot of players there. Actually, the kid from Gaia was at the game. He was at the U of A's game. I think he was actually. I didn't know who he was. He was sitting next to me, and he left. Like at halftime, he left. And then I get home and I see they playing in the championship game. So there's a lot of players there, man. I went to the best college basketball environment in the city and the worst college basketball environment in the city. I went to HBU game and watched them play RGV, UTRGV last night. And they were scoring some buckets, but the environment was trash. It was god awful. Oh my god, it's bad. We gotta do something. Never mind. We don't have to do anything. Just keep getting just let people keep being who they are. I will never call it HCU. No, I'm not. No, we talked about this in the group
We
yesterday. I
did.
won't say what I said. I would I would not say what I said in the group, but that thing been HBU for 36 years. I'm not. Hey, I'm sorry. So sorry for misidentifying you guys, but that's what I know you as. All right.
But yeah, man, it was Cy Hoops was good. It was a good event. You had Dickinson versus Waxahachie in the third place game. The kid King Grace didn't play it off for Waxahachie that game. Dickinson uh walked away with a big victory. I think they won by 20 something plus in that game.
Mm,
Um I don't that's a good question. I don't know the backstory of why they changed it to Houston Christian University instead of Houston away from the Houston Baptist. Um Maybe it has something to do with Christianity as a whole, because not everybody who's a Christian is a Baptist. Um I don't know, man. That's just my guess. But I don't really honestly know. Um Why they changed the name?
But this is the thing, they changed their name, right? But everything in the gym says HBU.
Oh,
From the court to the scoreboard to the scores table, like everything says HBU. Their cheerleaders didn't weren't wearing cheer uniforms. They just had like a white tee on and somebody blend like a blue skirt or something. I guess because all they stuff had HBU. I don't know. It's a weird deal. I don't know. That's a different universe. I would love to get somebody on from that school. I kind of know Coach Rim. I said I don't want to hold him to the fire though. I want somebody else. It's some stuff I want to know. It's questions I want to ask that I think a lot of Houstonians want to know. What are y'all going? What are y'all trying to do? What is what's your mission statement? What is your goal? What
right.
are we doing? Man, stop it, man. That's crazy.
What's going on, Miss Stewart? How you doing? But yeah, Dickinson walked away with that thing. Then that was a third place game. The fifth place game you had SGP versus Klein High School. SGP destroyed Klein High School. What's going on, my guy Doug in
What's
the building,
the
man?
deal? What's
My
that?
guy Doug in the building, man. Doug, maybe you know why did HBU change their name to HCU, man?
I have no idea.
Okay,
That's
see, even
something
Doug
I
don't
have
They
know.
got
no
Wi-Fi in Port Arthur.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know that. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how we doing. I
That's
don't get a
crazy.
what's up, bro. None of that. That's
What's up, boy? Hey, Doug
I-
charged me up yesterday, man. I had my phone on sleep mode for till 1 o'clock, and I said I had 4 missed calls. I called Doug back. He said, "Bro, this what we doing?"
Dude sent me to voicemail
Dang.
immediately. I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
That was not my bad, man. I've been doing some sleeping, man. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hey,
I don't know what's wrong.
What's up, man? Man, Doug, man, what was your takeaway from the side hoops, man? Just a few. You ain't got to spill everything, man.
Doug, you got some difficulties? What we doing?
Oh man, I can't hear nothing.
Oh, it's that Port Arthur Wi-Fi I spoke on, man. I told y'all, boys got that Comcast. I mean that what's that? Got Prime Co Wi-Fi. Wow.
So while Doug is getting his stuff together, man, he said he can't. He said he couldn't hear nothing. Yeah, SGP, that's South Grand Prairie. For those who may not know, who SGP was, they took it. They ran away with that thing, man. Dang, man, D King, you all right, brother?
Come on, bro. I'm not even finna entertain that nonsense. I'm not entertaining that. Doug, you good?
Yeah, man, my AirPods started tripping, man.
That's all good.
Oh, okay. What's going on, everybody? Man, we got the world infamous.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so who was some guys? Oh, Doug G-Day was asking you, what was your takeaway on the Cyprus tournament? I didn't attend, so I watched a few games.
Man, it was it's always a good event, man. First class, Coach Amen, man. He showed so much love to everybody. It was a good tournament, man. I think, like he said, if you play that tournament 7 times, you're gonna have 7 different winners, man. It was like that balanced. Dudes from Dengai just hit shots at the right times. They were a shot away from losing to Dickinson on Friday, so
Yeah.
Connor Newton hit big shots all
That's
weekend.
his name, Connor Newton, man.
Yeah, like
that boy number like 5'7". Yeah, man.
5'7", bro. But he has an elite clip, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Man, Jeremiah Green is really good. I like the Jordan Lowry kid. Like they have a really good team. They're gonna be scary next year. A lot of those kids come back. But
that's what I was saying about them and Waxahachie. Like they both young, have a young core.
King Grace is good, bro.
Yeah,
that dude nice, man. But nah, it was a great event, man. I was just kind of disappointed. Well, I was disappointed, but I kind of understand Silsby. They only had one day of practice last week. 2 days, Monday and Wednesday. They missed a lot of shots that they usually make this weekend. Side Creek really should have won that game last night. What they were 14?
Yeah, 13. Yeah,
13. Yeah. And
I watched the last. I want to say I think I watched the whole fourth quarter of that game, and they just missed. You know, they lost. They didn't get beat. They beat themselves.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that was the case where that team just came out and beat. They missed some bunnies. You know, they dropped some passes in the paint. Free throws at the end of the game. Had not missed 2 in a row. I've never seen him miss 2 in a row. I think he got to be at least an 80% free throw shooter, but he did his best Darius Washington impression up there yesterday, man. That was crazy.
When he went to the line that last time and he hit the first one, I was like, all right, he's gonna make the second one. Like the first one is the one I always worry about. But when he missed the second one, I was like, bro, it just was one of those nights, man. But nah, man, it was a good event though. It was a good event. Dickerson looked good. Who else? I was really surprised by Cy Woods. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like you see those kids get off the bus, you be like, man, we about to run these dudes by 30. but they play hard, man. They got dudes that can make shots. They young. They play like 4 sophomores.
Yeah,
something like that. So they gonna be interesting to see. That district gonna be pretty good.
It is.
South Falls, Woods, Bridgeland, Lakes. That's gonna be a pretty good district.
Yeah.
I seen Salt Lakes play Thursday night against Silsby, I think, or Friday. Was that Thursday night against Silsby, and they were another team that they lost that game themselves. You know, they took some bad shots, turned the ball over, like some low energy passes and stuff. I was surprised at how competitive they were. That game, I didn't keep up with them this weekend, so I don't know how they finished, but they were definitely a surprise for me.
Once the big kids fouled out, it was a wrap for them. Silsby couldn't do anything with that dude, man. Like, he was getting the ball on the block, dunking everything, and once he came down and hurt his ankle, that's when Silsby made their run. Draylon just took over on both ends of the floor, like making steals, deflecting passes, getting to the cup. So he got to get his running mate to get his stuff together, man. But that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hey, so who's a guy who's a local dude that you guys think, if win or loss, you know, they had a case for like MVP, like of a local player?
I'm gonna say Zion Little.
Is this dude in a swing? An X? What in the hell? Yo, you look like a what's my man's name? What's the dude that mind dude on Marvel on what's his name, man?
Dr. Strange?
Dr. Strange. Like, you look like Dr. Strange. He's just sitting up there in that thing like
I'm cool with that. How y'all been, fellas?
Man, I've been good. How was Utah, man?
Hey,
Cold.
man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They've been lying to us about Utah. These are some nice people, bro. Like, I'm talking like I've never been nowhere outside of the South that was still hospitable, and they were very, very hospitable all weekend. Like, Utah, I highly recommend 10 out of 10.
It's because you're not an opposing player in chess, whatever that arena is. That's all it is. You're not an opposing black player on the other team. All right?
Guarantee you was in a Rocky uniform, it would have been totally different.
Bro, it would have been ends everywhere, like a kindergarten conduct report. Boy.
Hey man. The good people of Utah, they solid in my book.
All right, man.
Yeah, shout out Beaumont United for going up there taking care of business, man.
They went undefeated up there.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they won both their games.
Did y'all know Utah play with a shot clock?
Didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that till you put it out there.
Almost everybody now has a shot clock except for
It was good
Texas.
to see the girls from DeSoto play with a shot clock. Beaumont United play with a shot clock. You know, we play a lot faster basketball than they do in Utah. But at the same time, like, if Utah can play with a shot clock, Texas got to get on the bandwagon, man.
Didn't the Soto girls hold somebody to like 14 points?
Under 20 for the whole game.
Well, that's crazy,
Damn.
dog.
Under 20 for the whole game.
That's crazy.
Hey, how did with a shot clock? How did the Texas teams look? Was it a difference? Could you see a difference, or what was the biggest impact of the shot clock? You think, if
There
any?
a big difference because for the most part, 4 Beaumont United kids played with a shot clock during the summer. So it wasn't, you know, the Duncanville kids, 4 or 5 of them played with a shot clock during the summer. So I see you, HTML Calvin. Shout out Stars and Stripes. Yes, SBC does have a shot clock, but the Texas teams really adjusted. Now, it was different for the DeSoto girls because a lot of them hadn't played with a shot clock because not a lot of them are EYBL. But
but they holding dudes to 14 points. Them girls to 14 points here. They could that sound like a good adjustment to me.
yeah, but they're taller than most teams in the state out here.
I was thinking the same thing, Woods. I was like, bro, when he gonna make some juice?
Hey, man, it's something in here, man.
Bro.
Hey, man, look, it's something in there, man. I'm just trying to get it right, bro. Dang. Hey, man, this my what Wayne say? This is my cup. All right,
It's my cup. Drink
cup.
it.
All right,
It's my cup. Drink it.
my cup.
Yeah, but G, can you ask the local dude? Zion Little had a great weekend, bro. Like, that dude averaged the double-double, knocking down outside shots,
Nice.
defending. Like, he had a really good weekend. So if it was one dude that impressed me that weekend, it was definitely him.
Hey, so, well, my bad, G. I'm asking a bunch of questions because I wasn't there.
No, you
But
did.
so, do we think this is like a like a boost for teams like Dickinson, Side Creek, like teams that made a run, play good basketball in this event that's filled with really good teams? Do we think this is like an indicator of their season? Do you think this is like a launching pad that will kind of like get them going up? Because we start district in what, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, you know? So do we?
Some teams already started this.
Yeah. You're right.
You can go back to like 2019 or even when South Falls won state that year. This is what catapulted them to that run. They lost to Decaney in the championship of that game. Of that tournament, but they didn't lose another game the rest of the year. And they had a really good run that year. And then in 2019, Dickinson lost in the championship to Lancaster. And that was the year they were supposed to go to state, but that's when COVID hit.
So could we see a Side Creek regional run? A regional finals run? Who's in that region, G? Who they got? I know they played Elkins last year, right? Now I put you on the spot.
It depends how they finish.
You know, dog.
No. So, like, if they finish first, they get 4th place from the HISD district, which will be either Westbury, West Side, somebody. So then after that, they'll match up with because last year they ended up getting 2nd place because it's a coin flip situation. So that's why they met Elkins early on. So it depends on for that Fort Bend district who finishes 3rd, and then from that Katy district who finishes 2nd. So then that's their 2nd round matchup, depending on who wins those. Either Katy or Fort Bend district. So Katy and Fort Bend play each other first round, 2nd and 3rd place.
Oh, yeah.
Then the winner of that game will go on to play Side Creek. And then in the 3rd round, it could be Summer Creek. Like you can see somebody from that District 21. It's a lot of variables to take place, man.
Who did Side Creek lose to last year in the playoffs?
Bel Air.
Bel Air in the third round.
That's a different look this year.
Like this region is so like it's gonna be
It
crazy
is.
in the playoffs, bro. Like, ooh, there's gonna be some really good teams get knocked off in the second round that could actually make it to San Antonio.
Son, some of them not gonna make it out the first round.
Absolutely.
And that's not a slight to anybody. That's just how wide open it is.
Good everything is, yeah.
And that's good in the game of basketball. No clear-cut favorites, no powerhouses. Everybody child got a chance. You could come be a hero.
You sound like an infomercial, man.
It's kind of like how college basketball is.
So you sound like an infomercial, man. That was good information, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
college
what?
basketball.
I get a lot of I don't like Houston kids in my DMs. I don't like Houston teams. I just hold them to a higher standard.
You
Just
read your DMs?
Son,
I don't really want.
sometimes, like after an event, when I tell somebody to message me so I could send them their pictures or get their info so I could tag them. But on a Monday, I don't go in there.
If I want to laugh, I go read my DMs because it be pure
man.
comedy in there.
And I try to be respectful to everybody, but I'm gonna start just tweeting. Do it yourself. You don't like my opinions? That's fine. Do it yourself.
That's why I used to tell people about rankings. They be like, "Man, why you got such and such rank right here? Hey, go do your own. What would you have a rank?"
Hey, shout out to the good people at Hoop Fest that looked out for me and Theo, provided all of us. Hey, Woods, chill out. You act like them waves don't get you some DMs out here. Hey, that's had in Texas out here and act like he don't get some DMs.
Yeah, this is.
But nah, like, bro, the quality of basketball that I've seen, like, I hate to harp on Duncanville. Shout out to Coach Peavy. He was down here in Utah.
He can do that
in Utah.
It's not in Texas.
Restraining order.
Ain't no
But wait, so he coached out there?
No.
Oh.
Hey, don't put that out there, bro.
Hey, man.
Oh, my bad. You're right. My bad. I'm
He was a fan. He was a bystander. He didn't say nothing in the stands. He just watched good basketball all weekend. You know, so but Duncanville, and I wish we could get this more for our Texas teams that's on our side. They are rock stars. They were doing jersey swaps. Kids was taking pictures of them after the game. I've never seen like
I don't know what team in the country.
An atmosphere G-Day. It was an atmosphere down here. And I'm talking the girls' game sold out more tickets than the boys' Duncanville game. Sierra Canyon and Juju and Zach Randolph's daughter and Gilbert Arenas' daughter, tough.
Gilbert Arenas got a daughter? I seen his son. I didn't know he had a daughter.
Yeah, because remember he was talking about Kobe. That's the reason why he got into coaching, because of Kobe. Their daughters used to work out together or something.
Oh, I
she older than the brother, if I'm not mistaken.
You gotta read. You gotta listen to them podcasts, C King, bro. They're very informative.
Man, you know, I've listened to history podcasts. I've been on some weird stuff, man. It's a podcast I've been listening to called Behind the Bastards. And it's like really, it's just different. Just go in detail about a bunch of different people in history. I've been listening to that for like the past 3 weeks. My bad, man. I'm gonna get back into the regular world stuff with you guys. You know,
I got some questions. I got questions for y'all. Hey, Courtney, sing your daughter this way out here. I'll make sure she got the spotlight for girls.
Hey, Brooks, what class she is? 20 what?
Oh, 40 something.
20, 40 something.
Her and Grace in the same class.
So was that 20, 40 what?
No, Grayson what? I thought Grayson was 3 or something.
Yeah.
Me and
Brooks. Nunu too.
I thought we was close. I thought they was closer together.
No, I think Nunu too.
I thought she was 2.
Oh, she might be 3.
She about to turn 3.
I don't know, but I just know. I hope. Oh Lord, I just hope her daddy don't coach her.
45.
45, yeah, because my son is 38, I think. I think DJ 2038.
Man, I'm so glad I'm done.
Bro, I'm gonna be that uncle by that
Hey,
time.
I got questions for y'all, right? Ant, G-Day, Doug, King, y'all was at the local tournaments in the city, right? How do y'all feel that Houston teams have not won one of our tournaments at home so far? Or am
How
I
many
wrong?
have we?
Or am I
Which
wrong about that? The Katy didn't count really because it was round robin, right?
mhm.
So what we had? McDonald's? Did the Houston team win the McDonald's?
No, Richardson won that one,
No.
I think.
I thought so. Cy-Fair Invitational, Geyer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like that kid Jeremiah Green and Silas Rodriguez?
I like
Or did you like
Jeremiah
Jordan
Green.
Lowry more?
I like Green
I
more
like
than Lowry,
I
but
like Green more than Lowry, but I like Lowry more than Rodriguez.
See, she 3. They only like 5-6 months apart, bro.
Okay.
yeah.
I
But
like
the
Green more
Connor
than Lowry.
kid, the Connor kid
good.
was strapped up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
Connor
Geyer?
Newton. Oh my God.
For Guy, he their best player. Right.
Yeah,
Five,
Hey,
6
he
when
was
I
like
say best player, I mean like
5'7".
this year.
I don't know about that, but
No, when I say best player, he's leading them in scoring this year.
That don't make him their best player.
that don't make him their best player. They got
Jeremiah Green's their better
I'm-
prospect, but I'm not gonna lie, bro.
See that's the difference. See, he said
Connor
prospect.
Newton is
Right now, that kid this weekend, Connor. I mean, he little, but a lot of the games they won, he hit
It
a
was
game
because
when he made big shots, he made the right plays.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't afraid at all. So
He was
like,
their best player this weekend.
pretty much. And, now I ain't saying he the best prospect. That ain't what I'm saying, because I mean he's a senior, but he was their best player this weekend.
Hey,
Whoa,
Brooks,
wait, what we doing in here?
elaborate.
We got Brooks and Laquita trying to put a powerhouse girls team together. Wait a minute, man. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. What are we doing, man?
Quita.
No, he's saying the teams from other cities is more put together than the teams.
No,
from
I
Houston.
see. I know what Brooks talking about, but I'm
Okay.
looking at the bet. You know, we down here.
She said,
Yeah.
"What district?"
Hit the
Yeah,
bat phone.
look at him, man. Look at him.
Hit the bat phone. I got options. Hey, I talked to two boys powerhouse programs that are starting girls powerhouse programs. It's gonna be different out here for these kids on the girls' side. Like Link, I could tell you one of them. Link is gonna have a girls travel program like they do for the boys next year. And
Hey, what's the difference? Hey, Gary, what's the difference? Is there a difference in like you just spoke on the girls powerhouse, like the girls national teams and the boys national team? Like, what's the difference? Hey, is it all that bullshit go on? Damn, I curse. Rob ain't even on here. Shit. That go on with like the boys with handlers and like summer affiliations and all that. Is that an issue on the girls' side?
okay, I'm gonna say this and hope I don't get clipped off. But it is a lot more cliquish on the girls' side, right? You know, the girl program directors are like that. Like they don't even want to let their kids go participate in camps type stuff. So it's kind of like boys. But as far as you don't have a handler that goes from like class to class on the girls' side, most times it's just overbearing parents for girls.
Yeah.
All right. So for the most part, it's about what and what. But with powerhouse girls teams, you can have one kid and that'll get you top 10 in the country. You can't really do that with the boy. Like Sierra Canyon, complete team. They got 3 5-stars. DeSoto, complete team. They don't have a bunch of 5-stars, but they got 3 3-stars. That's more.
But last year they had last year they had some high majors, right?
They had 7 5-star, 7 P5s last year.
Yeah.
So, it's a little different on the girl side. Like, but at the same time, they still let you know, like, hey, you doing a little too much. This my kid. But it's a little bit better because the talent gap in girls is so
huge.
Far. Like on the
board, it's huge.
This could be the difference between you being on the bench and you being a starter.
Yeah.
On the girls' team, if you could hit a left hand layup, you're in my starting lineup.
Or not fall.
Hey, well, I used to watch them girls' games. Somebody fought every possession.
Bro, and hard.
I
Like,
got one for you. The number 4 player in the state of Utah for the girls is only good enough to be a JUCO player.
dang.
Wow.
Utah.
Oh, you said the player in Utah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same for men's basketball too, though. You know, like certain states don't really put out because you think about it, right? I seen a thing that said like the player of the year in the state of Wyoming went to like what is that UIC or something, or University of Northern Iowa or something like that. You know, like the players of the year in those states. You know, they aren't as good as the player of the year in Texas, you know, or California or
the
Florida.
number 4 ranked player in the whole state, and that's not even good enough to get her D1. That's why when these parents be talking like in Texas, they be talking about, oh, my kid is this, my kid. Dog, it is really hard to go play basketball. Did y'all watch that Texas A&M Oregon State game earlier a little bit?
I was asleep.
Wade Taylor is leading them in scoring. Manny Obaseki was a state champion dude, and he comes off the bench. We talking about a state champion that comes off the bench. It's hard, bro.
But here's another thing. Elite high school players don't always equal.
Y'all got him.
That don't always equal elite college. Because it's a different, you know, like we watched yesterday, like a lottery pick probably I think scored 5 points in a high level college basketball game, 4 points.
Oh yeah,
he is a lot like they gonna pick this man with a top 14 pick, and he looked like it. And shit, you probably should. 6'9" with a handle for the most part against other teams. He makes shots. You know, like you probably should, but it's that stuff just different, man. Like it's just different. Obaseki really didn't in high school. To me, he didn't really have like a skill set outside of being like crazy athletic. You know, like to me, he was a high level athlete.
Buzz got him running the point when Wade out the game.
I mean, if you can't shoot, what else? What do you bring? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can't shoot and like break somebody down off the dribble, then what? You know,
I didn't mean it as a bad thing. I mean,
no, I mean it's not. I mean, look at Anthony Black. I think. Brooks was saying something. I think he took 1 shot yesterday, 2 shots. You know, but he probably had like 8 assists or something, 6 rebounds. It's like they got to put you in a spot where you can affect that team, man. It ain't always about
exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. That stuff different, man.
5-3, Brooks. Today, A&M was 5-3, and Oregon State was 3-4 or 4-3 or something like that.
Oregon State been struggling the past 2 years.
King, ain't this your dude, Hayden Hefner? I saw him.
Hayden Hefner broke his wrist or something. He was out last week. He back this week?
Bro, Buzz had them boys, had Manny and Hefner at the top of a 2-3. That's so much length. Like they were pressing, and then when you cross half court, they drop back into a 2-3. And I was just like, kids know they role. That's how they get on the court.
You have to, man. Once you get this realization in your head that, you know, I'm not a first round pick just because I go here. You know, like you got to play your way into that stuff. And sometimes winning can affect that kind of thing. We always see somebody who team make a deep tournament run get drafted in the first round. You know, and so you gotta win, right?
It was Johnny Davis last year from Wisconsin, right?
Well, I think Johnny Davis was probably already.
He was gonna get drafted, but he increased his stock
in the tournament.
Yeah.
So Chris Murray too. I think Chris Murray was kind of the same way. He had some really good games in March, you know, and I think his brother is going to play his way into one of them early picks too. I think brother's brother was really good.
This is the deepest draft in the last 15 years that I've seen. If you think you want to go to the draft, stay in college, bro. It's no point. Look at who we're talking about that's gonna get drafted in the first 15. It ain't no room.
Keontae George probably
Victor, and Victor.
Victor, School. You could throw Keontae. You could throw Harrison Ingram. You could throw Anthony Black. You can
You got the Thompson.
Ingram in the lottery.
Ingram who?
You talking about Ingram from Stanford, right? Stanford. I'm sorry.
I can't. I gotta tell you offline what I heard. I can't.
Gary plugged in, bro. Man.
Go look
him GE Electric.
He won't be in the team that wants him isn't a lottery team. But
man, that's everybody.
There's a team that really, really loves his game.
We got some Draymond Green comparisons, we think. Willis, you quiet today. What's up, bro? You good?
Man, Willis tired, man. Willis was working yesterday, bro. I know he got his 3,000 steps.
Hey, bro. I was in working all day Saturday from 8:45 a.m. till they closed. I was there Friday, same thing. I was out Thursday. Yep.
Oh, so you're hungry.
You right.
You worked up an appetite.
Then I had stuff today. I had workouts today.
Hey, sitting in the gym all day is exhausting.
Willis make a great point. The Thompson twins, Tyler Smith, and
that's what I said. I said the Thompson twins, yeah.
All of it. Bro, stay in school, get that NIL money. That league gonna be there. Look how many good kids are in the G League right now. There's not a kid in Houston that's better than Kenneth Lofton, like in the post. And Junior still had to go to the G League after killing Wembanyama overseas. It's hard to make it to that league, bro. And Junior did a great job. Bet on himself and killing. Everybody don't have that mindset. Everybody don't have that mindset.
I just kind of wish we would have stayed and went to this one school.
Bro, you ain't hear what I just said, dog?
I just really wish he would have stayed and went to this one school. God dang it, man! Like that would have just set it off.
We could have talked about it,
bro. I'm sitting here. Y'all talk about that. I'm like, bro, he should have been on Colin, man.
God dang, man.
Hey, that NIL would have been great.
Oh my God, bro! Every time me and Kellen and them talk about it, I get sick to my stomach. But hey, man, my guy gets done in the G League, bro. So
it's gonna work out in the end, man.
Yeah, he about to get called up because I think Steven Adams got hurt, so they need another body up there.
But, I don't know. That's what's
anyway.
Up,
G-Day, who was your guy?
No, you good for like. I was with you saying Zion Little. Like to me, double every game. Starting to shoot more comfortable on the perimeter. High motor. He was up and down the floor. I just felt like he was probably the best, the most impactful player that I've seen as far as the Houston kids go. And then that King Grace kid for the non-Houston, man, he is tough. I really like him a lot. Yeah,
he real good.
Man. Yeah, too good, bro.
Athletic, can shoot.
Parker get back, and then
we
in the corner.
We was messing. Hey man, we was messing with Parker, man.
Parker, a good kid, man.
He cool though.
Hey, what's
Calvin,
what's the kid
to the game and jinxed him? That's what happened to the cool.
What's the kid last name they played for Sock Creek? Darius.
Oh,
Taurus.
Taurus Ball.
He played real good this week.
Yeah,
real good.
Yeah, Jacoby the kiss of death.
Yeah, he just
tweeted about the 49ers. The 49ers are gonna give up 600 yards and 50 points next weekend. But My bad. I ain't mean to cut y'all off, bro. That's my fault.
No,
Yeah, Jacoby came to the game yesterday and put that bad juju on the Cougs, man. Yeah, man. What's wrong with him, dog?
Every time he show up or tweet about something, the opposite happens. He was like, man, somebody need to call D'Amico Ryans from the 49ers for a head coaching job. He's doing a great job with the defense. They going to get killed next week. I don't even know where they play, but it don't matter. Kiss of death.
Yeah, man. I ain't even, speaking of football, I ain't even looked at my fantasy football, man. It's playoffs, right?
I ain't looked at my fantasy football since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Mr. Dews, there's a freshman at Summer Creek.
Oh, I got a bye. Yes, sir. So do you, D King.
Oh, you was second place?
Yeah, I should have been first, but it's all right. I normally get first, but I'll take second, man. But I should have beat you when we played, man.
Probably so.
Yeah, I got a bye this week, man. That's what's up.
Hey, so I wanted to ask, what you got? What you got, G-Day? You got something real quick?
Oh no, go ahead.
So I wanted to ask, of course, I see none of you guys reply to me in the group chat. I asked for a favor, but I see thanks Gary and then G-Day, losers. Who will we say is our first half MVP of the season so far in the city?
Oh, I was making that, bro.
You was making
I was making it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You never replied to me, so I didn't know.
Look, I'm not a 20.
Boys be on the graphics in 20 minutes, bro. Like y'all.
You said what?
I'm not fast. Like it takes.
No, I didn't want it right then. No, I wouldn't do y'all like that.
Yeah,
y'all a busy man. But you know, you guys are really good at y'all job. I was just putting it out there, you know, and I was like, you know, hear me, man, you know, I was just trying to get right, you know.
Yeah, it just take me a little time, but yeah, no, you can go ahead if you want to ask it, man.
Yeah, I want to ask it, and then I want to put it on Twitter and get some, you know, get everybody to chime in, get their opinions on that. What you got, Doug? Doug, I think you and G-Day watch the most games, right? We can agree on that. Y'all can battle it out for who watches more. I know G-Day said he watched 849 last year, so I'm sure you watched 852. So who Doug? Who you got as the first half MVP of the city?
I got
any classification.
I got two.
Okay.
And Orlando Horton Jr. And Jace Posey.
He's sitting and scoring, ain't he?
And Jace Posey. And the reason why I say Jace Posey,
I don't know. Either him or Kasim, one or two.
Yeah, one of them two. Like last week, Orlando had a 31-point game and a 38-point game.
Mm-hmm.
Posey had a 41-13 Friday night. And the reason why I say Jace is because watching them at the Super 16, and me and G-Day was talking about this. I'm like, dog, them dudes might not win a game this year, bro.
And they won that game, right? Didn't they win at the Super 16?
Yeah, they won. I think they won one game at the Super 16, but watching them at the Super, I'm like, dog, them dudes awful. Like, them dudes gonna come in second in that district, bro.
Son.
Second? They might win that thing.
They're not beating Dawson, bro.
You gotta beat Dawson twice.
Man, listen, man. I think
Omarosa's been coaching his ass off.
He has.
Bro, Jace.
But Jace also the difference for them is Trevor Lombard and Aiden McKee.
Yeah.
Like they're at the Super 16, and I forgot all about them. I'm not gonna lie. And so I'm like, this the team.
I watched them. Yeah. I still think I was like, them dudes. Even with them dudes, they wasn't gonna win the game the way they look.
Bro, but Doug, I'm talking to Nettie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say, Nettie, we all know what Jace gonna do, but what nobody realizes is Trevor Lombard is a big shot maker.
Yeah, and I'm an Aiden McKee guy because he just does dirty shit. Like, I mean, I ain't mean to cuss on y'all show.
We got one. Where the horn at? We need a police siren.
Y'all rich over here, man.
You can ask G-Day.
Hey, Wood said every time y'all cuss, y'all gotta pay him $25, man.
Man, I ain't paying Woods nothing.
Wood's crazy.
was making 7 figures at High Tower. Man, ain't nobody paying him no money, man.
7, 8.
Hey.
What are you talking about?
Hey, what?
He said wave grease. He said wave grease between classes. He in the hallway selling Dax.
James Lowe is a good choice too.
Yeah, that's mine.
He said had not before that.
Nah, chew the food out your mouth first, bro.
We know who your favorite player is.
I wasn't gonna say had not.
Oh, but no, for me, it's low. So far, because if you take him, there's lots of kids. If you take them off the team, teams look totally different. There's lots of them, but just from what I've seen, that's my pick so far as of right now, at this moment.
Yeah. But you're right though. You can take a bunch. You can take JoJo off of South Falls. They probably don't.
Yeah, you take Corey off of Side Creek. Like there's lots of kids you take off the team. They look like totally different teams.
Orlando
back to Kasim Boyd. See, you take
who Kasim almost averaging 30 points too.
Who can get cleared for Dickinson?
Smurf and
so I thought they didn't get cleared. They have problems. Kasim Boyd. I mean, I haven't seen them maybe but once. Maybe I don't even think I saw him once. But that kid. Hey.
He made tough shots, bro.
Hey.
That dude hit a fadeaway falling out of bounds. It was money yesterday.
What about Ashton Simmons? He don't get consideration for first half MVP?
No, he been hooping too. That's what I'm saying. There's lots of kids, man.
They not winning enough for me, bro.
That's why I don't know if you can pick right now. It's a lot of kids.
Yeah. Hey, so speaking of, you said winning. Has anybody watched Tomball Memorial?
No.
I think we should all pull up.
One person has so far.
One
person has.
And I have wrote about it.
Willis.
I wrote about it.
Bro, this dude Willis, dog. Yo.
What are you eating?
Goddamn. I told y'all about the man. I told y'all they good. I told y'all they can play.
Bro, what did your wife cook you today? What did
I got some Cougar Bowl wings from Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, well, yeah, they make you
went
do
to
that.
a steakhouse and got wings?
Kookaburra, bro. Them wings do make you do that.
No, them wings is fire.
I wouldn't know.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Fire.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't think I've ever been to Outback Steakhouse.
Bro, you gotta go get.
You ain't get the surf and turf before, King? Hey,
nah, bro. The boomerang Australian that they never did it for me. Never did it for me.
You gotta put that on the screen, G-Day. You gotta put that on the screen.
I ain't never did that.
Hey, but no, talking about Memorial. I got a chance to watch them. I know a lot of the kids over there in that area. They are actually really a good team. They don't have like a big time guy that anybody know about, but they got like 3 really good players: Luke Reeder, Reed, which is their quarterback, and then Miles.
Yeah, Reed Odell.
Odell's their quarterback, starting quarterback, and then they got Miles Daly. They're like their 3 leading scorers, but they have a really good, like, solid team where it's like 8 or 9 guys where we're like when they sub, the guy coming in is pretty much almost as good as a starter. So they got a really good, complete team. They play well. All those kids went to middle school together in Willowwood, so they all been together like the last 3-4 years. Like it's a team that's like those guys all played varsity as like freshmen and sophomores. So it's like guys who are now juniors and seniors who've been playing varsity 3-4 years. So it's like a really good, solid team where they'll surprise you, impress you too. Like they have a good 1-2, 1-1 half court defense where they press, they get in the pass lanes, they got shooters, they rebound very well. Mostly every guy on the team that start can dribble. So they're actually really pretty good. Like they're a solid team, especially in with a district they're in. They're gonna probably win it, probably go undefeated in their district. So they may go into the playoffs with maybe only like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 losses. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if they play any other big tournaments right now. Like over Christmas, I don't know if there are any big tournaments, but in district they're probably gonna win every game.
Is that the what
And
district
then I'll
is
see
that?
them.
Is
I'll see
that the
them on
Klein district?
Wednesday.
Tomball,
And all the Kleins.
and all the
So
Kleins.
So they
when I
are.
went and watched them,
Just
when I went and watched them last year, pretty much the same. They was undefeated. And then but when they got into district play, they lost like 4 games in a row. And so Klein Collins is tough. So they can't give them matchup problems. You never know what you're gonna get from Klein. Some days they look good, other times they don't.
You gonna watch them play Aldine, bro?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you dedicated.
I am, man.
you don't
You
don't value
this
your
Wednesday.
like your eyes.
No,
You're very rude. You disrespect your eyes a lot. You will go watch anything.
No, you have to. If you can't respect good basketball if you don't watch bad basketball too. And so you can't say that I'm watching every single kid play basketball when I'm at a gym. And so when a parent sees me, they're like, okay, he came and watched the bad as well as watches the good. And so that's just me doing my job. But go ahead, DK, man.
Speaking of bad and
just
good,
high level only basketball guy.
Speaking of bad and good, I've seen some of the worst shit I've ever seen in the high school UIL Texas basketball game. I saw a school wearing another school's away jersey because they didn't have theirs.
Oh, that happened before. I've seen that happen before.
That is, you talk about $25 fines. Look, on 25. Hey, I need that bright early in the morning, Mr. Coach, on my desk.
Right. Wood is right on key. 25.
Come on, man. Like, yo, that's unacceptable, man. That's unacceptable. We gotta do better. And then we have high school coaches who talk about AAU coaches, and then y'all out here can't even keep up with the jerseys. Come on, dog.
Hey, come on. I talk about with D King. I mean about D Day. I sat through a Lutheran North Fort Bend Austin game at the Jamboree. That was pretty bad.
Fort Bend Austin. One thing about them, they're gonna defend. They're gonna shoot 111 threes per game.
What dude? How far can
like what my boy Coach O'War is doing over there with what he got.
Man, Mr. Dudes, if they get tough, they can go. They can get to the regional tournament talent wise, but they softer than Hot Twinkies over there at Memorial right now.
Hot Twinkies? I've never heard that one. I've never heard that one. Softer than Hot Twinkies.
Fur is good.
We'll see because I'll be pulling up to the Fur Booker T game next Monday. I will be there. So
guess who else is gonna be there? Because they don't have work.
Oh, D King, that's what's up, man.
Yes, sir. This man got 5 more days, dog. 5 more days. Hey,
it's at the pavilion, so you might want to get there a little early.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good in on Homestead. I'm good. I ain't gotta worry about that.
Speaking of Silsby, they going to the King Cotton Classic too in Arkansas. Silsby, Elkins, and Beaumont United gonna be in Arkansas.
Okay,
that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. Hey, I got another question. So we talked about MVP, right? And I think everybody's surprise team is Tomball Memorial. What like underclassmen has been the best? Because these are all questions I've been wanting to ask, but don't nobody be replying to me on Twitter. So what underclassmen have been good? Have you guys seen?
Montana Willis.
He a sophomore. Yeah.
Montana Willis.
Montana. Justin Bigg.
Yep.
Justin Bigg's a junior. That don't count.
So you talking about 2020?
Underclassmen. Underclassmen, freshman and sophomore.
2026. Christian Gibson at Springwoods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but he's leading right now at Springwoods and scoring as a freshman.
I like him. I like him.
Yeah, Montana and Christian, that's definitely the two right there. Montana, bro, that game against St. Francis.
Austin Brown.
Lufkin.
I'm going to Tuesday.
Tuesday night. Mr. Avils, tell them people in Phoenix that Allie is a Texas kid and stop putting all that other BS in the scouting report. Tell them
I think my man's name is Aviles, but go ahead.
Yeah, I messed it up, but you ain't you know, I hit him with the respect. I could have said Mr. Nelson. God.
Oh man,
that's true, Mr. Little. They do play. They could possibly play Fire versus Booker T in the HISD tournament. That's this Thursday through Saturday.
Oh, y'all going to that? Y'all got
well.
They let you in.
I can get in, but I don't know. We'll see how everything shake out, man.
I can't do nothing basketball wise this weekend, man.
And then I double booked myself on Friday, so
what you got? You got a date?
Bro, chill out, man. I promised my girl we was gonna do something this weekend, not knowing that, you know what I'm saying? So we just gonna leave it at that.
I think.
So where you going to watch Christmas lights at? Where you going to see Christmas lights?
Hey, listen. My boy Doug was hot all weekend. He like, man, I messed up this weekend. It's too much going on. I got to watch Christmas light. He was hurt at the South End.
Man, I want to go to the state football championships in Dallas. Can't do
that.
Hey,
Part 4?
Part 4, dog.
Part 4.
Hey, Doug,
has this ever happened before?
Doug, I'm gonna be in Dallas. Can you get me in?
Hey, man, you can use my coach's pass. All you gotta do is flash, and they ain't gonna ID you.
Oh, I want to be on the field. I thought you had field access.
Oh no, I don't have field access. I don't want to be. That's too much standing up.
Hit up Mr. Sims. G-Dot. Hit up Mr. Sims.
Yeah, man, but yeah, dog. I don't think it's ever happened. Not at the 6A level, anyway.
This 4 and 5 years, right?
4 and 5 years, bro. And that's why I put on Twitter about North Shore's head coach. You got to start mentioning him with the best to ever do it, bro.
To do that in the state of Texas at the highest division.
Absolutely, dog.
That's unheard of, bro.
That's unheard of, dog. And if he wins, that's gonna be like 6 and 8 years for him, dog. In 6A.
Oh, and he lost his starting quarterback. Don't forget that. Like early, like 5 games in or something, right?
No, 3 games in.
All right, that's lost his starting quarterback, and they just Westlake got players, and they just mollywopped them dudes.
Man,
that's why Jaden Greathouse dropped that thing on Twitter. They beat him.
Wait, what he dropped on Twitter? He not going to Notre Dame no more?
9 out. No, you know how they do that.
No, you know that 9 out. Yeah.
You know, thank you to the community. Thank you for.
Oh yeah, what you thought he got arrested or something?
No. I didn't know.
They lost to North Shore.
They lost to one of the Dallas teams. I didn't know they lost to.
Yeah, they lost to North Shore.
They lost to North Shore.
They played their rights. I wish I would have known that.
Vandergrift beat Katy.
Yo, that's crazy.
Field goal at the end of the game.
Bro, Katy got
Austin Vandergrift.
Yeah.
The home that Greg Brown built.
Yeah, they ain't been good since Greg Brown been there.
Katy went 83 yards in 3 plays, all on run plays to tie the game up, bro. That was crazy.
3 running plays?
3 running plays. They went like 83 yards and 3 running plays and scored, and then gave up the field goal at the end.
That's big time.
Sound like Katy ain't got no defense.
Nah, that's hey. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. But yeah, we got to watch a 3A. What was that? 3A playoff game?
Yeah, 3A
and basketball at the same time. Boy, Barry City was rocking, man.
It was 2A. It was 2A.
No, it was 3A.
No, that was 3A.
Oh, okay.
They said it had it on the thing. You know, up at the very top. You know, the hospitality room. You can watch the football game and then go watch the basketball game at the same time.
So they was playing football on the field.
Texas.
Yeah. The whole town of both cities were there. Both of them had to travel 4 hours to get to that stadium, bro.
Doug Googled it was like, hey, that's crazy.
What school was that?
Puff
and
Harmony.
Harmony.
Yeah, that Harmony School by like Longview.
It's so many little towns in Texas.
Bro, crazy. And the whole town was there. Like,
oh yeah, they pulled up.
Even the cops. Like,
everybody.
Hey, you could have walked through Harmony, Texas, and got whatever you wanted. But nobody. Well, you could have tiptoed through every house in the city and got whatever you wanted.
Real, man. Real. Yeah, Port Neches Grove going to state too.
Yeah, when I was in college, I used to roll through there. I had a little something out there. Something like
they going to state. They got to play South Oak Cliff.
Oh, L's up.
That's another town where you're gonna be able to. That's another thing you're gonna be able to go get everything out the city because they fans travel like Tennessee footballers, the college team, the Volunteers, how they fans travel. Everybody in Port Neches gonna be there, bro.
They used to call me Port Neches Poppy back in the day, but
man, this guy.
I'll digress. I fall back.
Well
traveled.
Oh my God.
Well traveled, man.
Yo, what was the atmosphere like at the U of H game yesterday?
It was really good, bro. It was really good. It was it was one of the best. It was one of the best. It was up there with that remember that UCF game with Taco? The conference championship when they lost.
Game day, when game day.
When game day, it reminded me of that, except it was just a little more, like
they lost that game to Taco and them too.
Mm-hmm. But they still won the conference that game, I remember. But they, it's just a lot of all the Rockets players was there and stuff, and like the legends came back. That was kind of like the difference. I think that game was kind of like the game. I actually seen somebody making like a TikTok at the game. That was weird. It's like that is the place to be. Almost like.
Hey, to be honest, King, the most viral video I got is Run just dunking the basketball on TikTok, and it went like 18,000. Like they really that content on that side
on TikTok.
I just gave away the biggest secret in the world because
no, you don't have, I put a TikTok out last week when I went to when I worked that event last weekend, and I got like 1,000 views.
My boy did a day in the life.
It was trash. it was weak too. I be forgetting to record stuff. I missed like all the fun stuff, but I just did one just to try to put it together, and I got like 1,000 views on it.
If you ain't want to listen to his voice, he had the words popping up on it.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out there. Good content creation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting out there. It took me like 2 hours to put that shit together.
But with that being said, I'm glad you kind of brought that up. And that can move me right to my next point. So the UIL is about to start cracking down on media and the subgenre of media for sports. And so there's a lot of people who are just content creators, which is still a form of media. But that section of media is not going to be getting approved for a lot of things anymore like they once was or like they have been. And that's why you start seeing the districts, like KDISD, starting to crack down because you have a lot of people who have cameras who just pull up and they're really just content creators. They're not any type of form of a media as far as a news type outlet where they're providing articles or they have a show or anything that's newsy. And so you're just a content creator, even though it's still a subgenre of media. They're about to start cracking down a lot harder on that. So I'm glad that you brought that out.
Why is that? Why do you think that's so?
They said somebody got in the way and somebody got hurt on the baseline.
Bro, you should have seen all them dudes we've never seen before at the state tournament last year.
Say, bro,
I mean, shoot, it was 15.
I'm not tripping on the content creators. I'm not tripping on that, but dog, there is a way to do things, bro. Like, and y'all know I'm not a rules person at all. But at the same time, like, bro, for us to get media credentials on the girl side, I'm just gonna speak on the girl side. you had to, like, during the pandemic, if you hadn't covered 3 games of the teams that was in the playoffs,
that wasn't me.
Not give you media credentials. I had to show this lady I covered Side Creek the whole year to even get media credentials to go to a playoff game that was an hour away that wasn't even in San Antonio. Like, it's got to be, UIL need to just hire me. We'll come up with a policy. We'll put them where they need to be. We'll put the real where they need to be, and everybody will be all right.
What I know at the Jamboree when Marshall played whatever United, it was like I seen dudes with cameras I never seen before, like a bunch of young cats.
I'm not mad at that because there's a lot of high schoolers that are learning, that are getting into it, that look like us. So I'm never gonna bash them or treat them like how people used to treat me. I'm always going, oh, for real, you want to learn? Put you under the umbrella. But at the same time, it's a lot of little goofy ones out here. Like, bro, there was one person that was like, I had the shot. I'm in the shot, right? He walks across it took all of me not to slap somebody in the back of their head on the floor. Like, bro, be respectful. I never walk in people's shots. Ever. If you
$25.
If you were there first, I'm behind. I'm tall. What you said?
$25 for violence. I think that's $25. That's just me.
Ken said if I get fined, you get fined.
It's just one of them things. Like, it's a common courtesy. Like when me and Mr. Gleason, like, I didn't know what I was doing, but I never walked in the front of Mr. Gleason's shot. Like, I ain't never done no goofy. Like, so there, and there's one dude that I really don't like. It's on site whenever I see him. Like, you steal my content out here. It's
Ron, yo,
$25 fine again. Violence.
On the other side. He stole my stuff, posted it, and then be looking at my views and stuff. I don't even follow you no more, bro. Like, why are you still stealing?
Damn, we got media beef.
Always.
Always.
Damn, I just want. Why we all can't get along, bro? Dang. Let's hug it out.
It's funny when you see people that don't have no blueprint of what they want to do, and then they just be in your back pocket. Thank you, Rob. Thousandaire. But anyway, what did you call me say?
I'm sorry, Gary. I didn't mean to steal.
But still, I don't even try to cause no problems. I just stay away from people that I don't agree with on certain things. But there definitely needs to be some common courtesy. Maybe not all these rules, but common courtesy can go a long way.
You know what?
Hey, speaking of common courtesy, I got a lot of questions. I ain't seen y'all this week. My bad.
Hey, I see that boy Rob lit in the comments. Hey, you got hey, Rob.
Hold on, Rob, man. Hey, but let me ask you this: common courtesy, right? Is it like already known? Like to not go after players, like summer basketball, right? Like if a kid played with Temple, right? Summer's over. Do Temple own the rights to this kid? Like, is it like frowned upon?
Nobody
I'm saying like
nobody owns the right to any kid except for their
people
parents.
JoJo, Jace, J-Lo, bro. Those
no. I'm saying like back to summer basketball, like not like media stuff. I'm saying like program things, right? Like Willis, if you go through, like let's say you went and talked to Justin Begg or something, right? Or I'm gonna use him as a player, right? To see, hey man, what you gonna do next summer? You know, man, you thought about this, and this. Is that like is it like a common courtesy thing, or is that's just a part of the game, right?
I think
it's a part of the game.
You asking the wrong person.
Whoa. Let me answer for myself. Let me answer.
He ain't got no common courtesy.
I'm not answering for Willis. I'm answering for me.
Ain't got no common courtesy. You asked the wrong person.
But
y'all see what Doug just did, though? Y'all see what Doug just did? Put your damn shoes off the show.
Hey, look, for me, I do have common courtesy. For me. And I have common courtesy of respecting levels. Like, for instance, Justin Beggs, for instance. I'm not going to never go to a kid if I feel that he's in a good situation or in a situation that he likes. Like for me, that's just who I am. That's how I move. And I think that's because I do have common courtesy. When I go at the kids, I try to go at the kids who I feel fit, like what we do at Team Temple or who we like, or we always try to go at the kids who are under the radar or people may not know about or may be in between. That's how we kind of go at the people. Where I believe, like, if a kid was with a team the year before, unless he tell me or he hit me or Chris up and say, "Hey, I'm looking for something different" or something like that, I'm assuming that that's where he going back the next year, unless I hear something different. So that's just how I move. Like, that's how we move. I'm not a type of dude who just go, like, if you look at any people we've had, we ain't really just went after no people who was kind of like in no big house, type situation or anything like that. We don't want that. But I believe that should be common courtesy. I feel that it should be. And that's only because I feel like if you, D King, doing right by a kid, and I'm more and I'm more work, and like I feel like I'm supposed to be about the kids, then if you putting that kid in a good situation and getting what he's supposed to get, then and I feel you're a good coach, why do I have to come and take him from you? Like I don't have to do that. Like he's in a good situation, you treating him right, he getting the looks he's supposed to get, he getting the exposure he's supposed to get. Cool. Great. That's just me. That's just me. And at the end of the day, kind of the piggyback off the other thing, like G they said, we don't own no kids. Ain't none of my kids. I'm not their parents. So at the end of the day, truthfully, if someone was to approach a kid we have and they parents decide that they want to move, then that's their parents' prerogative. That's just how it goes. Because I don't own anybody. I only got 2 kids. That's it. So I don't own anybody kids. So
and one on the way.
Nah, I ain't got one on the way.
Congratulations. I ain't know if you had told anybody yet. My bad. Damn. Congratulations, big dog.
But no, if somebody tried to Jacoby, man, I don't own none of these dudes. They free to do whatever they want whenever they want to. But
what?
So are you saying there's levels? So are you saying levels as far as like you're not gonna go after a shoe team, but you'll go after another independent team kid?
Who?
You. I'm asking. Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, just to be honest with y'all, I don't go after kids. Gina, you looking at me like I really don't. Y'all act like again. When you say no, I won't. A kid on Nike EYBL, no, I probably won't say anything to him because
man, we just speaking we just speaking in general. Like we're just saying in general. Like, I kind of feel like you.
No, that's because that's what you said. You said if they're on a certain level.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm asking G that.
Right.
Asking G that question. If a kid is on the EYBL and he's already playing, like you said, Justin Beggs, he on EYBL. Now, why would I go and say, "Hey, bro, come here, do this, and that"? Most of the time, that's what every kid want to play on is the EYBL.
All right. What about the New Balance?
What you mean New Balance?
The New Balance League.
So like the Christian Umana from the Raptors.
But he didn't play with the Raptors. He played with Team Imperial.
He played with the Raptors last summer.
One tournament.
In July.
One tournament.
Hey, would you go out to Jared Harris?
Ask who used to coach Christian Umana.
Hey, this is hold on, wait, hold on. Would you go out to Jared Harris?
Would you go out to Jared Harris?
Would I go out to Jared Harris?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
I just kind of feel like you don't, as somebody who's coached kids, and coached on different levels. Like I kind of feel like you don't own, like it's your job to make a kid feel like they don't need to leave, and make parents feel like they don't need to leave as a coach, as a program, like that's your job. So you shouldn't have to worry about that if you're doing a good job. But at the same time, I do still feel like if I feel like we need to improve our roster, I should hit up a kid who you know, who's freaking could help us win no matter who he played with. You know, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You know, about inquiring. I don't.
But it's not. But you asked me, would I do that? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But for me, it's all about the approach. Like if I call a kid I see good, my first thing I'm gonna say is, "Hey, what's good, man? Are you playing with the superstars? Are you playing with the Raptors next year? What are you doing? Like what is your play for next year?" If the kid says, "Well, I'm undecided. I really don't know yet." Okay, now we can have a conversation. If the kid says, "Well, yeah, I'm going back to Raptors, or I'm going back here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do," then the conversation may turn different from that situation. That's just how I move. So,
man, ain't nobody come to work for you, Jacoby.
Rob, pull up, man. Pull your camera up, Rob. What you saying? You saying Will is pump faking or something? Like, man, get online. Put it on your phone. Charge the damn phone. I don't know.
But how is he
I don't know. Rob lit in the comments, bro. I don't
feel any kid belongs to anybody. And
hey, Mr. Nelson, give me a phone call.
Any kid is always free game during the AAU season, after the AAU season, before the AAU season. I was Mr. Steal Your Kid when I coached. I'm just, hey, if we beat you by 20 or 30, I'm taking, and you got a really good kid, I'm taking him. I mean, just is what it is at the end of the day.
I've never been like that person to, like, you know, just get a kid just because he's good.
Rob said he didn't send him the link.
Because Rob was at the Rockets game. Rob was on the off day.
You didn't have to tell my man was
at the Rockets. Okay, Red Nation Rob. Okay. Hey, no,
he said he wasn't getting on the show today.
Now he all in the comments talking shit. So, like, what the hell?
Yeah, pull up, Rob. We know you downtown on the Metro Rail. Till you go into your car. Pull up. Hey, but look, I just never felt like, you know, I never was into like just a stacking up a roster just to have kids type thing. You know, I think if dudes can fit, you know, they fit well, they help you win. I think that's, to me, that's the most important part, because, you know, you don't want to stack a bunch of kids up and now the kids aren't getting what it's all made for, is an opportunity to play in front of people. You know, like you got 11 dudes on your roster. Somebody ain't gonna play. 2 people ain't gonna play. You know, so I kind of feel like that'd be the unnecessary stuff with it. But I don't feel like there's anything wrong with contacting somebody kid. You know, somebody shouldn't have said somebody kid, but a player that played with somebody else to see. You know, especially if you feel like they can help you and you can help them. And I think we be acting like these kids ours, man.
Yes, a lot of programs do, and they feel like you have to contact them to talk to their kids as well. Like, all I have to do is really contact the parent. I don't need to contact anybody else. But
hey, Willie said that. Willie said that. I remember that. It's like, man, they ain't hit me up. What you said that about your boy last summer. I remember that. You was on fire that day. Yo, my man was on fire.
The reason why I was on fire last year is because Rob tried to say that if I wanted him to go there, then I could have made that decision. And the reason why I said nobody hit me up, because somebody told a parent that they was going to call me and that they knew me and that they had a relationship with me, and they never called me, which in reality, I didn't give a care if they called me or not. I don't. In reality, for me, I'm a different dude. Y'all know how I move. I don't give a damn about none of this. So
yes, you do. You care a lot about this stuff. Stop all that. No, you don't. Thank you, G-Day. Willie, stop it. You care. Like, man, don't front.
And there's nothing wrong with caring. It's nothing wrong with caring.
It's nothing wrong with caring. You really give a damn.
You do. But this is why I say I say I don't care. Doug, We was just standing watching the game yesterday, and what did I say, Doug? What did I say? We talked about this conversation.
We did talk about this.
We had a conversation about the whole situation, and the first thing that came out your mouth, you said, "Hey, y'all gave up CJ Barnes."
I did.
So if I can't, like, bro, like
they did.
Gave him up. Like Chris drove him. Chris drove him. No, hold on. Chris drove CJ Barnes to the Trae Young tryout. Him to his work himself. He drove him there. So
listen,
but if I would have never said give up, if I would have never had the influence in that situation, would y'all have gave up CJ Barnes?
Man, listen, I had an old refrigerator in my garage.
Me and you never had
D King, bro. You can't compare that dude.
We're not.
I'm not comparing. Well, I'm making. Man, I was gonna say something else, man. Y'all,
we finna get.
Y'all trying to make me the bad guy, bro. I swear, folks.
But I would say this. I would say, G-Day, the conversations we had, yes, it gave us a different perspective of the situation, especially it being year one for us, and the situation was different in the process, especially year one. So it was a whole totally different, I think, situation at hand where it was. We felt it was the right situation. Now, however it turned out, however it went, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's just where it's at, what it is. But for me, I think the biggest thing is that what people get mistaken is this. At the end of the day, if Corey had not would have left, I would have still had a relationship with Corey, and I still would have had a relationship with his family.
We wouldn't have the conversation though.
No. But what I'm saying is,
you turned.
No.
How you getting all emotional about relationships and shit? We was just saying. All we were saying was
what I'm saying is because most of the time when we say people acting like they own these kids is when these kids leave or they go somewhere else, they start being like, oh, we're not cool no more. And they stop having a relationship or they don't want to help the kid. That's the problem in that situation. The problem is I think more people would not have problems with going either ways if people would still be cool with certain kids and not take it personal either way. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't take anything personal or get upset about if any kids say, well, hey, I'm going to go take this opportunity over here. So at the end of the day, that's why I say it's not my decision either way. It's the parents' decision. Because the same way you just said, D. King, as a person, if the parent come and ask me, I'm going to tell them what I feel like I can offer. And then I'm going to tell them what they ask me, what do you think the difference is? And like I always tell every parent, EYBL is the highest level. If you can get a chance and you feel like you fit and you're going to play, like you just said, D. King, if it's 8, 9 players on the team and not 10, 11, and you sitting on the bench playing 2 minutes and you can get in the game and play active minutes, take the opportunity. But if you're finna go over there and be on the team, ride the pine and not play and just be somebody on the team that look good or look like the airport team, then why go do it? That's my point blank clear. And most of the time, we know what kids gonna actually get the minutes or get the situation they want.
Okay, so you're only comfortable with one of your kids leaving if they go to a situation that's higher and they get more minutes. Is what you're saying, right? All right.
Yeah.
I was just asking if it was. I was just wanting to know about like etiquette, like if people felt. Like it was just so frowned upon. That was my.
But I answered your question. I think the biggest thing is how stuff go, bro. Like this is my thing that I hate. Y'all ask these questions or we act like we don't know what's up, bro. There's some dudes who will call certain teams players and be disrespectful to the people that is only who run the team and then come in my face and be, oh, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hell, and be like, oh, that dude a sucker or something like that. Like, bro, that's why it be beef. But if we just out here really about the kids, you don't gotta shatter someone else's program to say something about your program. If you got what they need, then you got what they need. It's just like a female. If that female bad and you walk up to her and I walk up to her, we both spit, she gonna go after whoever she felt like this right one. I don't have to bash you. I don't have to do that. So it's just like I said, if I got a chick and she with me, whoa.
Hey, man.
Hey, my boy's showing skin out here, boy. He's showing skin. Boy.
Hey, man. Hey, they say Jodeci back. Hey, they say Jodeci back. Yeah.
He has some vapor rub on his chest.
Hey, that boy. Hey, that boy know he young. He ain't got no hair on his chest, boy. No hair.
Vapor rub on his chest.
I think that's where the issue come in, D King. Though I think when the conversations most of the time, bro, come in when people try to snake or talk bad about the other situation. If you go to a kid and just tell him what you gonna offer him and that's it, then cool. Like, hey, they got a decision to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I go. If I got my wife, if one of the niggas come up and talk to my wife, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Ain't no nigga gonna get no way. You know what I'm saying?
You said ninja. You meant ninja.
Like, ain't gonna get no way. So that's just how I go, bro. I don't got no reason to talk bad. Like, I think that's where the issue is, a common courtesy that you asked the question, D King. I think the common courtesy is you shouldn't have to bash another program. That's what a common courtesy.
That's what my tweet last week or whenever I tweeted that was all about. Was you don't have to you don't have to speak ill of someone else to help yourself. It shouldn't. Listen, I feel like I'm the best guy out here at my job. I do. I will never say. You will never hear me say, "Man, that dude, Trey, man, he garbage. Don't vote for him. Damn, another $25. No, like this and that." I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just tell you why I'm better.
It's
30. And then I'm gonna move on. That's it. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. I was talking to I don't name drop. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they were talking about another college coach, and he was like, "Man, that's my boy, man, and like he a real slick dude. Like he told we were recruiting the same player when we were at a school, and man, that dude was in my wedding, and he told him he was like, man, I don't know if you want to go there, man. Such and such ain't gonna be there too long, man. He too good at his job to stay there at that level." So if you go there, he ain't gonna be there. So I don't know, man. You let me know that dude too good of a coach to be there. He ain't gonna be there when you get there. That to me is a very good job of not selling your friend out, but still trying to help yourself. That dude is a good coach. You're right. He's really good. But I don't think he's gonna still be there. That's how good he is.
So you couldn't come mess with me.
Yeah, like I don't think that. I don't think that was a bad thing to do. I don't know. That's just me though. But I've never had to like talk bad about somebody to make myself look and feel better.
Jacoby is wild. Hey, that's crazy.
Bro, he's lying.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Documents, man. D King went to AAU.
My bad, man. I ain't seen nobody this week. Usually we get this stuff out in the gym, but my bad. Y'all go ahead. Where Rob at? I sent him the link.
I keep kicking him off, man.
Man, stop kicking my man off, bro. What you doing, dog?
He said he was off, man.
Man,
when you say you off from the job and then you try to come, you can't say you off from the job and try to come to the job when you off from the job.
Bro, the interaction between G-Day and Rob in the gym is hilarious, dog.
Very funny.
He be tripping.
Yo, that's my brother, man.
Nah, Rob, my dude.
That's my bro, man. Oh, man. Before we get to these games, I just want to say Hightower is in first place right now in their district. They the only undefeated team in district play. Shout out to Woods for the one time, man.
Woods,
nobody seen that coming. As of right now, they the only undefeated team in district play.
Right.
I know it's still. I'm just saying. Shout out I just was shouting you out, Coach Woods. Man.
Real quick, if it wasn't for Woods, I wouldn't have got to see Iowa Colony. And what they're doing now is what I thought that they could be as a young group. They have no seniors, and they winning. And bro, they about the size of Grayson.
Don't do them like that.
Hey, they play hard. They got some pretty good outside shooting. You know, I haven't seen them in a coach game. I saw them a lot in fall ball, so I can only imagine. And then also, I want to give a shout out to Coach Chris Isles at Mill. He's turning the culture.
Talk to him, Rob. Talk to him, Rob. They got you messed up. They can't ban the snowman. Come on, Rob.
Nah, man. Look, Willis.
You can't put on mute, D King.
He didn't put it on. G-Day,
hey, man.
G-Day muted me, man.
Hey, Calvin, let's shoot a game together on Tuesday. I don't know what, but I think I got to do girls, but I kind of want to shoot a game on two ends with somebody. Pause.
Hey, man, Rob seeing the gym is off today, man. He off, so he can't.
Why you do me like that,
man? Because he off, man.
He put my man on administrative
leave. I was just about to say that.
Rob the dude who called in from work and found out he was having a potluck, and then he's showing up.
hey, that boy Rob got that Birdman energy. Is you finished or is you done?
Is you finished? Come on, man.
No, top games this week, man. A lot of good games going on. Monday you got Elkins versus Bush, May Creek at Seven Lakes. I'll be at the Katie Jordan versus Cinco Ranch game. You got George Ranch at Hightower as well, and then you got Clements at Ridge Point. That Fort Bend district and that Katy district, I feel is going to be really interesting. We said that earlier on. I think it's going to be a lot of teams who's going to be beating up on each other in those two districts alone. And we all know District 21 is just a different beast within itself. And they get underway on Friday. Then on Tuesday, you got a couple of games. You got Manville at Cy Woods. I'll be at that game as well. Grand Oaks and the Woodlands, and then Klein Collins versus Clear Lake. That should be another good game. On Thursday, you got Fur going down to Clear Falls. That should be a really good game as well. I mean that not going down to Clear Falls. That's a part of the HISD tournament. Fur versus Clear Falls at Yates High School. And that's at 7 p.m. So that should be a really good game on Thursday.
What day is that?
Thursday. Yeah.
I might pull up for that one. That's
and in the second round, you can have a Bel Air versus Booker T on Friday. In that HISD tournament.
Too many videos coming out of that gym out here for not enough winning, bro.
Did Bel Air win that game yesterday?
They beat Wagner, yeah. But bro, they top 5 in videos and not top 25 in the city. I don't get it. Son, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this with the most class I got. Hey, to be honest, bro, they was dropping videos for losing games out here, wasn't even competing, but I see videos, and I'm like, my whole thing, stop doing videos for losing kids. Winning matters. If you got paid, I ain't knocking your money. What? But if you do a free video for a losing kid, just go ahead put that in the archive. Save that for later. Throw it away, bro. I went to a game. I went to Seed King versus Westfield.
Oh, he said the name, y'all. He said the name.
The college, but I was talking about Bel Air particularly.
Okay.
Footage of that game. You know why? It'll make the kid look worse than what they really are if I really put that footage out. Sometimes I be trying to save y'all. Y'all think I be hating. No.
Hey, Gary was looking so disgusted on the baseline at the Seed King Westfield game, bro.
Bro, I walked up to Doug in the halftime like I can't even see college prospects.
That's when my boy Seed King had a 4-1 and pulled up from the volleyball line, bro.
What is Mr. Dudes talking about?
Paul Silas passed away yesterday.
Doug, he took that three with fucking confidence out here and clanked it on the bottom side of the rim.
On the 4-on-1, bro. I was like, yeah, this one of them days, bro. I swear Gary's about to throw his camera,
it was
dog.
cold. It was raining. It wasn't even in the big gym at Seed King.
We was at the middle school.
The best thing about that was seeing Doug and Calvin. That was the best thing about that day. I wasted gas. And I did that off the strength because those teams had been playing well. I hadn't seen either one of them. And I was like, all right, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to get a show or get something decent. There was no Doug's dozens coming out of that game.
Nah, not one.
Nah, granted, both teams have been playing better as of late. But dog, as media, let's have some accountability. Stop making tapes for losing kids. Winning matters.
I definitely seen a video this summer of a kid. His team lost by like 30 points.
Summer don't matter.
He had a video. Summer don't count.
Summer don't matter because you're not playing for wins and losses. You're playing for development and everything. In high school, wins and losses matter. You're going to the playoffs. You're going to a championship. You're going to win something. And summer basketball, you're really not playing for no end-all, be-all championship.
This one I knew people was in trouble. So I went to a game last January on a Saturday at Hobson Fieldhouse. 2 Fort Bend teams. I'm not going to say the team names or whatever. One team got beat by 30. Before I got to the car, there was a mixtape of a kid that played in that game, bro. That was on the losing team. I was like, bro, this ain't it.
Do better, bro, because
that was awful.
You giving people a false sense of security on how good basketball is, and
tell them leave you alone, bro. Man,
They don't do that.
Your videos are your videos.
They don't do that shit.
Nah,
hey, for one, it take.
I got you.
I'm gonna take 2 to 3 days before I drop your video. I'm not a 24-hour video guy.
Before I walked down them steps and got in my car, they had a mixtape out, and all the mixtape was free throws and passes. Because everything else he did was turnovers and
Doug, this is the favorite part. They add the whole intro of them calling out the team names, and then
the intro, the dab, and then walk in, and then a free throw, couple free throws, few passes, and a 30-point L. I was like, bro, we in trouble.
Hey, bro, we could, like, at the end of the year, we make the playoffs. I could go back and go get that Pittsburgh game where you had one good shot and add that to the overall season tape or something. Like, bro, there's a better way. And
where do y'all store all this footage at? What do y'all use?
I can't tell you what I use, but
why you can't tell me? Wait a minute, what this dude got? What you got?
It's industry.
I don't have nothing special. I don't, but every time I do or say something, it gets mimicked. So I just rather just keep it to myself, bro.
You got a terabyte? Ain't that what this called? On the terabyte drives?
King, I got a 5 terabyte that I bought at the beginning of the season with us.
5 terabyte?
After this weekend, I gotta go buy another one of these. That's $150. You think
how is that?
Kids,
y'all getting money
for losing?
Yeah. I was gonna ask y'all for $150.
Do the math. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. For 11 months, divide 150. What? That's $15 a month.
But you don't delete. I'm saying you don't delete anything.
No.
Oh,
So when they come
I'll
hit me,
be deleting shit.
and I hate that I'm gonna say this, but I already know which column is going. When that 30 for 30 for some of these kids that's gonna come out, I got everything in the archives. And if I ain't got it, G-Day got it. And if G-Day ain't got it, Archie got it. And if Archie ain't got it, Calvin got it.
Oh, y'all saving it like baseball cards.
Cause you never know, bro. You never know.
You're right. I bought some
Calvin.
some
I
Justin
get
Jefferson
booked
rookie.
for a lot of. I get booked for a lot of these. What you just said right here.
I was about to say,
we talked about it this past week.
Hey, and that's why I tell parents book 2 to 3 games. Don't just book one.
You want to renegotiate the contract.
In the pandemic, and now, like, I got footage of Run and Bronny that I've never released. I got pictures. Cause first of all, everybody and their mama filming Run and Bronny right now. 3 years later, I got different angles than everybody. So it's all about how you think about it and how you look at it. Like, bro, like footage from like Pangos, Ryan Argawal, son. We got it all. That pandemic time, what a time to be alive.
Speaking of, Riley Griffin was good yesterday in that U of H game.
Man, don't bring that up, man.
No, Riley Griffin didn't do nothing. D King was like, dang, where's Riley Griffin? As soon as he said that, he hit back-to-back threes, and that was all she wrote after that.
Wait, me?
No, he talking about me.
G-Day, I mean, my bad.
You was watching the game
during our break.
The game, yeah.
I'm like, man, Rylan ain't doing nothing, man.
He ain't doing nothing, man. As soon as he said that, bang, bang, it was a wrap.
Sometimes it's best to just leave people alone, man.
It is.
Just leave them alone, man.
But no, Mr. Dudes, this is why there's a difference in how you do mixes. So that's why I do more of a scouting mix than just a mix with a quick 1 second, 2 second of you making a bucket and then on to the next 2 or 3 seconds of a play. That's why the players are kind of more long and drawn out because the college coach wants to see everything. And then if they're intrigued, then they ask for full game film. And so all the little quick, the 3 second, the plays only take 2 seconds on each play, and all that adding up to be a 2-minute clip, and it looked like he done scored 1,000 points in 2 minutes. That doesn't intrigue a college coach at all. That just looks good to kids.
And don't get me wrong, whatever.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just a different type of content, but that's just not the content that I do.
Thank you. Like whatever you do to feed your family, I'm never gonna knock it. I'm never gonna knock nobody's hustle. I'm just not gonna let you benefit off my expense. That's how I've always felt. Like even people that I don't necessarily agree with, I still support you. I'm just not gonna support you while I'm somebody.
Hey, worst highlight video I've seen and then seen the player in person, Mr. Dudes, is Dennis Evans, the kid from California, dog. Oh my God. Oh, his highlight, yo, I thought
I got one that we didn't even drop on here from Buff event. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Right.
But was it
be like 10 blocks and like
King was the highlight from one game or was the highlight from multiple?
It was. I think it was. It had to be a weekend. It had to be like a weekend event. But yeah, I see him in person. You can't catch.
This nice lady, hey, real quick. This nice lady was very, very hospitable. Made me love Utah. Everything. Hey, these are my family members.
We're tight, guys.
Hey. Yes. She gave me like 4 blankets. Hey, she
I would have given him 6.
See? Yep. Utah, 10 out of 10. Recommend.
We are so cool, guys. We are so cool. But yes, it's good to meet all of you. We love these guys. I vote they
awesome.
come back. Yeah.
We'll be
you
back
guys come on. Let's have a party. Seriously.
Yes, a party in Utah.
We'll have Diet Coke and Sprite. No.
I'm out. I'm out.
All of it. Good to meet you guys.
All right. See, man, we breaking the Utah stereotype, man. Look at that.
We know what she was doing.
Hey, Woods, chill out.
That's exactly what I heard, man.
I heard too.
And she corrected it and said Sprite, man, real quick. See, me and Willis heard the same thing, man.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Boy, P, he poor natures. Hey, man, y'all wild, man. We never getting that $1 million.
But before we get off,
never.
Hey,
man.
Hey,
one day, man.
Serious Radio. We gonna get that contract.
What?
Hey, it's 28, and I saw people with short sleeve shirts and shorts on today.
Yeah, they used to that, bro. They only go
you in the north.
below.
Yeah.
I'm going to Vegas next month. I know it's gonna be cold out there.
No, it's not.
In the daytime, it's warm, but then when the sun drops and that breeze come over the mountains, Vegas will get to 40, 35.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Doug ain't gonna be outside at nighttime.
Hey,
he ain't gotta worry about that. Bring your shorts and your Doug's dozen tee. You know what I'm saying? You the only person with your own face on your shirt. You know, damn.
That's good marketing.
Somebody make me a shirt, man.
That's good marketing, Doug. They don't care about it.
Bro,
that's marketing, man.
Mr. Dudes, Colorado and Utah are two totally different places, though.
Exactly.
And I'm a lot safer in Colorado.
But it do look like it be snowing in both of them, if you know what I mean.
Couple snow flurries out there.
While y'all playing, in 2 hours it's supposed to snow, and I'm trying to hope that we can get on the plane and get up out of here. So pray for your boy. That's why I keep
you stay out there.
Oh, yeah.
Stay out there another 4 days.
I gotta get home and take Grayson to school, bro. That's all that. That's all that. After I get done with other people's kids, I want to take my kids to school on a Monday.
But before we go, man, what games y'all pulling up to this week, man?
Wait, we didn't do our top 10. What's the rankings?
Hey, man,
we ain't have time.
I ain't do none of that today.
Y'all wasn't on time.
Man, I woke up and put my stuff in real fast. I was trying to hurry up.
I'm going to Lufkin Tuesday night.
Oh yeah, Lufkin versus Silsby. That should be a good game.
Yeah. Doug, do you pass my house on that on that way?
Absolutely not. I go straight up 69 through East Texas, bro. Like I ain't even got to come through Houston, dog. But if I did, you would have been good, bro. You'd have been good, dog.
How far is that a ride from? Hey, Calvin, you trying to go to Lufkin on Tuesday? 2 hours?
2 hours, bro.
Yeah, but it ain't a bad drive though.
It's not a banana.
Nah, that's 4 hours. What you mean?
Yeah,
not a bad
they're
drive?
back. Yeah, they're back. 4 hours.
Ain't that bad. Put you on some Jay-Z. You look up you at the gym.
Hey, I got a fire 70s playlist. I'm finna show y'all.
Who? You got a fire
Soul
70s
Seduction.
playlist?
Yep, it's called Soul Seduction. It got 99 songs on it. Straight fire. Straight fire.
You got that from Midnight Love, man. We were just talking about that, Doug.
Midnight
Love, man.
I got to log out. My computer about to die. This was a great show, fellas.
Be safe, bro.
All right, man.
Yeah,
be careful
safe,
out there, man.
Hey, y'all know Mady Creek plays 7 Lakes tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. They no Angel.
Yeah. I'm booked for the
Moses
Cinco Ranch
Foot.
Jordan game, so that's where I'll be.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's game. Yeah, I forgot.
And I'm booked for Jordan 7 Lakes on Friday.
Yeah, Tuesday, that's my only game of the week because I got to go look at Christmas lights.
You look so happy. You look so happy about it.
Oh,
damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Hey, get Mr. Dudes off of this show right now. Security.
Hold on. I'm going to run down these Friday games real quick, man. Dawson versus Clear Lake. That's at 2 o'clock. I know y'all ain't going to go see this game, but I still think it's going to be a good game. Anahuac versus Hampshire Finette. I think that's going to be a good game.
Hey, hold on, G-Day. Why is that game at 2 o'clock?
Because a lot of schools get out half a day on Friday.
They get out half a day Friday.
Oh, okay.
I get out half a day.
I thought it was a
Friday.
tournament or something.
Nah. Anahuac Hampshire Fournette. That's at 5 p.m.
Jackson
Magnolia West versus Lake Creek. That should be a good game as well. That's at 6:30. Then the rest of these games is at 7. You got Side Springs versus Side Lakes. They open up district play. That should be a really good game. United versus Atascocita at Atascocita. That should be a good game. I was booked for that game too, but I was also booked for the Jordan and Seven Lakes game on Friday. Katie
So
Jordan
you took the one
Seven
that's
Lakes.
closer to your house.
I did, man. I ain't gonna lie. I took the closest drive. So Katie Jordan versus Seven Lakes Friday. Also, High Tide versus Elkins on Friday. Westfield gets Nimitz on Friday to open up district play. And then Straight Jesuit versus Manville. That should be another good game.
Oh my God, bro! And I'm going, man, I gotta go back to Christmas.
Straight Jesuit and Manville Friday.
Bro.
Damn. Hey, that's McLovin, by the way.
Yeah, man, that tripped me out when I found out that was McLovin.
Hey, man. I'm gonna go to the Manville game Friday.
Okay, Manville straight. That should be good. Hey,
I'm gonna go to Manville.
We're gonna talk about it next week. Top facilities. I'm talking about fans, courts, all of it. We're gonna get into that next week.
Oh, straight Jesuit.
Oh yeah, I think. Hey, somebody just did the scan when they played Stratford, bro. That place was crazy.
But they got the digital board. They got the big digital scoreboard.
Elite, bro.
Yeah,
that's
it. Let me use the Bentley, man. I know I'm putting a lot of wheels on my car. Miles on my car. Let me use the Bentley you got.
She got her initials on the back. You gonna still drive it?
I'm gonna catch a game tomorrow, Monday.
Absolutely not.
I won't be here this weekend, so I won't be able to see no games this weekend. So.
What part of South America are you going to?
I'm going to Hawaii.
Oh, my bad.
No. I'm not going to South America. I'm going to Hawaii.
Oh my God, that's stupid, man.
Nigga said South America. I'm going to Hawaii.
$30.
$30. Last time I was in Hawaii, bro, the volcano.
I'm not Willis. Look, I ain't got no Bentley.
Willis do have the truck version of a Maybach.
Bro, what? I got a regular truck, bro.
The truck version of a Maybach. That mug changed colors when it started.
Man, what? Spaceship lights, bro.
Bro, it's dog. I was pulling out the cipher. I was pulling out the bed center last night. I saw this big glow come by. I was like, oh, that's just Willis. That's just Willis.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man. It must be nice, man. It must be nice, man.
I started my car, this big glow. I was like, damn, that's Willis.
It's a UFO.
No, that's what I thought.
Yeah, man. Spaceship lights, man.
Spaceship, dog.
Oh man, y'all crazy.
Yeah, but no, man, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We finna hop up out here.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. That was on their side, not my side. But I appreciate everybody for hopping back on, man.
Tell them to send you a gift card.
Yeah, man. Hey, Christmas coming up, man. Are we gonna do a show before Christmas? Man.
Send it to D King. Oh, probably no. I ain't.
No, I'm saying what? Wait, next Sunday is what?
The Sunday before Christmas.
Next Sunday is the 18th.
Next Sunday, 18th, Christmas. Oh, Christmas is the Sunday after that.
Yeah, I can't do Christmas Day.
And New Year's Day on Sunday.
I can do New Year's, but not Christmas. But
yeah. New Year's Eve is Saturday. Ooh, New Year's Eve on a Saturday sounds.
Hey, you're a bass player on New Year's Eve, bro.
Yeah.
Where they go, Virginia?
Nah, they play at home on New Year's Day. New Year's Eve.
Oh, for real?
Oh, who they playing?
I'm about to tell you right now. Hold on.
Oh, I'm finna.
They play Virginia this Saturday.
They play Virginia.
Oh yeah. Saturday. They go to Virginia though.
Yeah.
Just on New Year's Eve, they got UCF. You gotta be there, G-Day.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go check my nephew out.
Oh,
And they play at 1 o'clock on New Year's Eve.
We
Oh,
in there,
that's-
man.
That's
oh,
love,
I'm
yeah.
I'm pulling up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be in that
We in
thing.
there.
I hope he play like 4 minutes, man.
Just 4?
Hey,
I
I'll
just
take it, man.
4.
That's such
He
a random
averaging
number.
8 minutes a game, but hey, man, I'll
How you
take
gonna get
4.
in if you man,
Yeah.
you gonna get in if you average at 8?
Yeah, he gonna get in.
UCF 7-2.
Yeah, I know, but I told him they finna get blown out, man.
Yeah,
I
they
need
ain't
to
really
look.
beating them no more.
Doug, you got my tickets? You got my ticket?
Ticket for
The game. You a D King. I gotta go through one of y'all. You know, y'all are
that shouldn't be a problem. They only had one for me yesterday. So if somebody was trying to come with me yesterday, they would have been out of luck. But
Me too, man.
yeah,
I only had one.
I only had one.
Yeah.
Nah, it was lit in there yesterday. Ooh-wee.
And then I saw my seat right there behind the bench, empty as hell. I was sick. I was like, damn, I should have went. But I'll be there. I got you, Eric. We good. You gonna come through?
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
I get you. We get it done.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, man. Till next time, man. We'll see y'all. We out.